Hello guys, and welcome to a new video where we drive through the Egyptian desert to experience a camel ride in the most authentic setting. We then climbed a small mountain to watch the sunset over the desert before stargazing with absolutely zero light pollution. So we booked this trip through someone called John Adam who works for Arabian Top Tours, and it was £90 for a family of 4. So first up we got picked up in a Jeep. We thought it was going to be quite a smooth ride through the desert, but it turns out it was the most fun ride through the desert. He was taking us up and down all these hills. He definitely took a rockier path, which we thought was so hilarious.
Okay. Yeah. It's a fun.
We was driving for around an hour in the desert. We came across some wild camels, which was really cool to see. It's not often you kind of see that out and about. We then got to a Bedouin camp where the camels were waiting for us to do our camel ride that we booked. None of us had ever done a camel ride before, and it was one of the things I was most looking forward to doing on this holiday. I guess when you go to Egypt, you just have to ride a camel. I wasn't nervous at all, but as you're going to see in a couple of minutes, Rob was really scared to get on them. He's a little bit wary of animals. Although by the look of my face there, I do look a little bit scared. They was a lot bigger than I actually thought they was going to be, which is weird because obviously I know camels are big. Here we are going up. You really do feel so tall when you're up there. It's like double my height or something. I'm only small, but I felt really high up. Here's my mum getting on her camel. We rode together, and you can see my dad and my sister to the right there as well. We went as a 4 and did the little walk together. It was only a really small walk. We went up to, you see those mountains in the background? We went up to there and then we came back towards where we were. Here's a bit of us doing our little camel ride. We're coming back here to get off the camels. Now this is the bit I was a little bit nervous about. Obviously we've all seen those videos where people are getting launched off the camels, and I was really worried because I had Hallie on with me. Oh, my mum is just about to dismount here. Let's have a look. That was pretty smooth. Nobody has fallen off yet. I'm so glad somebody came and took Hallie off of the camel before we dismounted. Here we go.
Hey, we get to, I get picked up.
Mine again wasn't too bad. Now you see, I don't even know the technical word for it, but the thing that's on the back of the camel, that went right into my spine, and that bruised for a few days, I could tell you. So, although I didn't fall off, it was still a little bit painful getting off. Here we have Robbie getting on the camel. Now, Rob had been worried about this experience the whole time since we booked it, but both girls wanted to do it, and he agreed that he would get on with one girl if I got on with the other. Oh, he didn't want to go up. Try again. Up he goes. You can see at this point he does look a little bit scared, bless him. But he did it, and yeah, we was all proud of him afterwards for actually getting on the camel when he's so scared. He enjoyed his little walk out with Isla. Again, it was only a little tiny walk, which was probably the best thing for Rob anyway. And now it's Rob's turn to dismount. Again, somebody took Isla off the camel before the dismount, which we were really glad about, so she didn't have to do the dismount. You did it!
Here you are.
Free
breathing heavy? Were you a bit scared on there? No. No. Oh yeah? Did you enjoy it? Holly? I liked it as well. Isla, did you enjoy it? We then watched one of the family members from the Bedouin camp do some bread making for us, which we all got to try a piece of. God, you've got bread. You've got bread. You're going to feed it some? We didn't feed the camel in the end because we didn't know if it was allowed, this sort of food. I don't really know what camels eat. It was then time to climb the small mountain that we was due to climb in order to watch the sunset from behind the mountains at the top of the desert. It was so beautiful at the top. Once we got to the top, the photographer on the tour took some lovely photos of us as a family. Bad hair day though, it was very windy up there. So here is the view that we had. I've sped up this video so you didn't get too bored, but you can see the sun going behind the mountain in the desert. It was unreal, such a beautiful experience. Now it's gonna go really dark. Run! 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 We then ate our tea that was provided by the trip in the dark before we did some singing. When the desert was completely dark, we got to do some stargazing with zero light pollution. Obviously it gets so dark in the desert, the stars were so crisp and clear, and there was an astronomer there guiding us through them all. It was then time to drive back through the desert back to our hotel. He didn't take us to the rocky areas this time, which was good, it was a smooth ride. Here is a little video that the tour guide took of us. We didn't actually know it was being filmed at the time, but it was nice to look back on. And here I'm going to leave you with the rest of this small video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our trip to the desert. And if you're thinking of booking a trip, if you're staying in Hurghada, I would really recommend this one that we did book. Thanks for watching. Bye.